Have you ever wondered why some people make big money moves while others seem stuck in the same place year after year? Why two people can have the same skills, the same tools, and the same dreams, but their lives turn out completely different? Here's the truth most people miss as we stepped into 2026. Your greatest enemy is not the economy. Your greatest enemy is not who's sitting in the White House. Your greatest enemy is not bad credit. Your greatest enemy is not a job loss, a divorce, or a slow business. The biggest enemy keeping most people from financial success lives inside of them. And until you see that enemy, name that enemy, and deal with that enemy, nothing in your money life will change. So today I want to show you how to stop fighting the wrong battles and start winning the real one. Stay with me because this message might be the one that helps you break the chains you've carried for years. Now, do me a favor before we get started and subscribe to this channel. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload great content just like this, and leave me a comment when this is over. Well, listen, family, this is Dwayne the Success King, and on this channel, we talk about credit, business, and life. But today, we're going deeper than numbers and data points because 2026 will be a powerful year for people who know how to win the battle on the inside. And I want that to be you. This message is built on 3 ideas. Why the real enemy to your money is inside you, how this inner enemy steals financial success from good people every day, and how to break free using detachment and the believe, feel, act pattern. So let's get into it. So first and foremost, the real enemy blocking your money in 2026. Most people believe their biggest money problem is something out there. People say things like, my income is the enemy, inflation is the enemy, debt is the enemy, my credit score is the enemy, the banks are the enemy. And while those things do matter, they are not the real enemy. Here's the truth. Your real enemy is the belief you hold about yourself. Your real enemy is the story you tell yourself about what's possible. Your real enemy is the voice in your mind that says, people like me don't get ahead. I'll never understand money. I'm always behind. I wasn't born into wealth. I don't deserve financial success. That voice is not your friend. That voice is not protecting you. That voice is not guiding you. That voice is the enemy within. And here is the part many people never realize. When you believe those thoughts, you don't just run from the enemy, you start running with the enemy. You carry it into your choices, you carry it into your money habits, you carry it into your credit decisions, you carry it into every step of your financial journey. And the enemy inside of you becomes the leader of your life. But 2026 is the year you break that pattern if you are willing to face the truth. Now, how the inner enemy steals your financial success. Let me tell you a story that explains this clearly. A young man grows up in a home where money was always tight. Every conversation was about surviving bills, stress, overdraft fees, shut-off notices. Every month was a fight. Nobody ever taught him about wealth. Nobody showed him what a credit score was. Nobody helped him understand money. So he tells himself, I guess this is just the life people like me live. He becomes an adult and works hard, very hard. He takes extra shifts. He does side jobs. He stays up late trying to make ends meet. But guess what? He's working from a belief that says, I will always struggle. So every time he makes money, he loses it. He wastes it. He does not invest it. He does not plan for it. He doesn't build with it. He thinks he's running from struggle, but the enemy inside is making him run with struggle. That's how powerful the enemy within can be. It can make a strong man feel weak. It can make a gifted woman feel broken. It can make anyone feel like financial success belongs to everyone else but me. Let me make this even clearer. Your inner enemy shows up in 5 places. Number one, your financial habits. If the enemy inside tells you money won't stay with you, you will prove that belief true without even knowing it. You will overspend. You will avoid financial planning. You will not build credit the right way. You will ignore opportunities. The enemy inside of you does not guard your future. It guards your struggle. Number two, your credit decisions. People think bad credit is the problem, but bad credit often comes from something much deeper: fear, avoidance, shame, confusion, not believing you can ever have good credit. So the enemy inside tells you don't open the letters, don't check the report, don't ask for help. And what happens? Your credit score stays low, your opportunities stay small, your interest rates stay high, your wealth gets richer, not because of you. Your wealthy place is a depleted place, but other people get more because of your fears. Number three, your relationships with money. If you grew up hearing statements like money is hard to get, money makes people greedy, we can't afford that, those beliefs follow you into adulthood. And when real money opportunities come, you will talk yourself out of them. The inner enemy whispers, you're not ready. You're not smart enough. You're not the kind of person who builds wealth. And you agree with it without even knowing it. Number four, your confidence. People don't lose money first. They lose confidence first. And when confidence leaves, action leaves. When action leaves, opportunities leave. When opportunities leave, money leaves. The enemy inside steals confidence quietly. It starts with small thoughts. Why try? What's the point? It won't work. By this time, you realize it. The enemy will already have taken the steering wheel. Number five, your future. If the enemy inside stays in control, your future will always look like your past. 2026 can be the year of wealth, business growth, and powerful breakthroughs, but only if you face the enemy inside. Because you can't build a wealthy life with a poor inner world. So let's look at how the rich use the enemy to their advantage. This may surprise you, but wealthy people understand something most people don't. Money follows the mind. Wealthy people don't always start wealthy, but they start with beliefs that support wealth. While the average person fights the enemy inside, the wealthy train the inner world inside. Wealthy people believe, I deserve wealth. I can learn money. I can grow. I can rebuild. I can recover. I can succeed. And because of these beliefs, they act with clarity. They act with purpose. They act with courage. They act with opportunity in mind, not fear. They choose to use credit systems to work for them. They borrow at low rates. They invest the difference. They build businesses. They use leverage wisely. Meanwhile, the unorganized and uninformed pay more in interest, more in fees, more in stress, more in time. And why, you ask? Because the inner enemy guides their choices. But 2026 can be your turning point. You can learn the rules. You can build the credit. You can get the funding. You can join the group of people who organize their financial life with purpose. But first, you must defeat the enemy within. Next, how do you break free in 2026? You break free through two powerful tools. Number one, detachment. Number two, the believe, feel, act pattern. Let's talk about both. First, detachment. Detachment means this: you stop letting outcomes decide your identity. You stop saying things like, my credit score defines me. My past mistakes define me. My job defines me. My failures define me. No, detachment says I can change. I can grow. I can build. I am not stuck. When you detach, the enemy inside starts losing power. Fear loses power. Shame loses power. Confusion loses power. You stop running with the enemy and you start walking toward your future. Now, next is the believe, feel, act pattern. This pattern has changed thousands of lives. Believe. What you believe about yourself shapes how you feel. Feel. Your beliefs create feelings that either lift you or limit you. Act. Your feelings drive your actions. Every single one of them, every single time. Most people try to change their actions, but they never change their beliefs. That's like trying to build a house on sand. Change the belief, which changes the feeling, which changes the action, which changes the result. This is how you finally defeat the enemy within. Now, real examples of people who beat the inner enemy. I'm going to tell you a story of a woman once came to me believing her enemy was debt. She thought her credit was the reason she couldn't win financially. But after working together, she realized the truth. Her real enemy was the belief that said, I don't deserve financial freedom. Her parents lived in debt. Her friends lived in debt. Debt felt normal. But once she changed her belief, everything changed. She stopped running with the enemy. She started running with purpose. She made new decisions. She did the work. She rebuilt her credit. She learned the systems. She became confident. Her outer world changed because her inner world changed. That's what I want to see you receive this year, 2026. So how can you start winning right now? Here are 3 steps that will help you break free. Step number 1, identify the enemy within. Ask yourself, what lie about money or myself have I been believing? Write it down. Don't hide from it. You cannot defeat an enemy you will not face. Step 2, detach from the outcome. Say these words out loud. I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. I am not my fears. I can grow. I can learn. I can change. When you detach from old identities, new possibilities show up. Step 3, replace the enemy with truth. Start using the believe, feel, act pattern. Believe I am worthy of financial success. Feel that worth in your body. Act. Make decisions like someone who will succeed. When you do this day after day, the enemy within gets weaker and your future gets stronger. Well, as we go further into 2026, here's what I want you to remember. Your mind is the home of your greatest enemy and your greatest breakthrough. If you don't face the enemy within, you will continue living the same cycles. But if you do face it, if you name it, challenge it, and replace it, you will rise in ways you can't even imagine. Detach from the lies. Detach from the past. Even detach from the people who keep you reminded of it. Detach from the enemy inside. Believe in the new you. Feel the truth of it. Act like it daily. That's how 2026 becomes your year of growth, wealth, and freedom. So if this message spoke to your heart, don't let it fade away. Click the links in the description to get the tools and the resources that will help you win in 2026, inside and out. And if you're ready to change your inner world so your outer world can rise totally, you can even get my book, Declutter Your Inner Life in 7 weeks. Your freedom is too important to wait. Now you owe it to leave me a message in the description. Tell me what steps you are taking to move forward, to not be stuck with this enemy within, controlling your outcomes in 2026. Be blessed. I'll talk to you soon.